Russia carried out a large drone and missile assault on Ukraine early Friday, striking energy facilities, apartment buildings, and key infrastructure across several regions. Ukrainian authorities reported that 6 people were killed in Kyiv, and 2 more died in the south. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said Russian forces launched about 430 drones and 18 missiles during the attack. He described the assault as one of the largest on the capital and noted that Ukraine responded with long-range strikes against Russian territory. Air defense units shot down most of the incoming weapons, but falling debris and fires still caused widespread destruction. High-rise apartments, a school, a medical center, and administrative buildings across 9 Kyiv districts sustained damage in a city of roughly 3 million people. Officials said Kyiv remained the primary target. Russian drones also hit the Black Sea port city of Chornomorsk, where 2 more people died, according to the regional governor. Zelenskyy condemned the assault as a specially calculated attack and another attempt to cause maximum harm to civilians and civilian infrastructure. He pointed out that debris from an Iskander missile struck the Azerbaijani embassy, an incident Azerbaijan's President Ilham Aliyev called unacceptable. Zelenskyy also emphasized that Ukraine needed stronger air defenses and additional interceptor missiles from international partners to protect its cities. Russia's defense ministry insisted that its forces targeted Ukrainian energy and military-industrial facilities with precision weapons. Moscow framed the attack as retaliation for Ukrainian strikes deep inside Russia, although Ukrainian officials documented considerable damage to residential areas. The head of Kyiv's military administration, Timur Tkachenko, said at least 34 people were injured in the capital, including 2 children. Emergency crews rescued more than 40 residents from damaged buildings after the nighttime strikes. Firefighters battled blazes across most of Kyiv's 10 districts as explosions lit up the sky and forced frightened residents into the streets. The Kyiv regional governor reported 6 additional injuries, among them a 7-year-old child, and several fires triggered by drone and missile debris. In Chornomorsk, officials confirmed that 10 people, including a child, were injured when Russian strikes hit a market. Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko called the assault a massive enemy attack and confirmed that a pregnant woman and a man in extremely serious condition were among the hospitalized. Police also reported that an elderly woman was among the dead, while a 10-year-old boy was injured. Authorities announced partial power outages in the central Kyiv region, the southern Odessa region, and the eastern Donetsk region due to damage to the power grid. Russia has repeatedly targeted Ukraine's energy infrastructure ahead of winter, in an effort to disrupt heating and electricity supplies for millions. Ukraine has intensified its own long-range drone operations inside Russia, targeting oil refineries, depots, and pipelines to undermine Moscow's main source of wartime revenue. Russian officials said Russia's Black Sea port of Novorossiysk halted oil exports on Friday after a Ukrainian drone retaliatory strike. A large refinery in Novorossiysk also caught fire, and officials reported that a civilian vessel was damaged, leaving 3 people injured. Zelenskyy confirmed that Ukraine used long-range Neptune missiles to strike targets on Russian territory. Russian officials said debris from a Ukrainian drone hit the Novovoronezh nuclear power plant near the city of Voronezh, temporarily disconnecting it from the grid. The governor of Belgorod reported that a Ukrainian drone attack killed a civilian traveling by car. Russia's defense ministry claimed that its forces shot down more than 200 Ukrainian drones overnight, including 66 over Krasnodar and 45 over Saratov. Ukraine continued its push to strike oil and gas infrastructure inside Russia, aiming to weaken Moscow's ability to finance the war. Friday's barrage came only 2 days after G7 foreign ministers reaffirmed their full support for Ukraine's territorial integrity and demanded an immediate ceasefire. Canada announced new sanctions against Russia targeting its drone production, energy sector, and cyber-attack infrastructure.
We reaffirmed our commitment to Ukraine's long-term prosperity, security, and defense. Canada has made it a priority of our G7 presidency to maintain and strengthen our support for Ukraine at every opportunity. Today, alongside Minister Sybiha, I announced new sanctions against Russia to target those who are financing Putin's illegal war.
Later in the day, Zelenskyy said the government was preparing new measures to strengthen defenses in frontline regions, including increasing support for specialized drone units. He added that only strong global pressure through sanctions and sustained international strength can force Russia to end a war that no one but them ever needed. He said Ukraine expects firm decisions from partners to reinforce its air defenses and protect civilians from future attacks. Despite international calls for a ceasefire, Russian President Vladimir Putin repeated his demand that Ukraine surrender more territory in the east before Russia considers ending the war. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump said he remained open to meeting Russian President Vladimir Putin, preferably in Budapest, if Russia showed a genuine willingness to halt its attacks. That's all for now from Global Pulse Unplugged. Stay sharp, stay informed, and we'll see you next time.